Hello everyone. This video will show you how to set up a multi-payment profile in OrderWave 2.0. Now, a multi-payment profile is something that you need to set up if you're offering your customers the ability of making multiple payments for the items that you're selling. So for example, let's say you have a higher priced item and you're offering customers the ability of making 3 equal payments, then you need to set up a multi-payment profile for that. Or if you're doing something like a free trial offer where you're collecting shipping and handling initially in the first payment when they first buy the product, and then you're collecting the price of the product 15 days later, that's also considered a multi-payment. So you need to set up a multi-payment profile for that. So let's get started. To set up a multi-payment profile, first come down here to the settings button, click on that, and then you're going to go to account settings, and you'll go to multi-payment configurations. You click on that link. Once you do that, you'll see the multi-payment configuration open up on the right hand side, and you'll see all the different profiles that you've already created show up. So if you're starting this initially, obviously there's going to be no profiles created in there, but since this is our test account, we've got quite a few profiles that have been created. So let's get started by creating a new profile. I'm going to click on the Add New Profile, and by doing that, you'll see a dialog box come up. It's going to ask me for a profile name. I'm going to call this a 3 equal payment, and you'll see a profile description. So that's more of a typed out description of what it is that we're going to do. So I'm just going to name it the same thing, 3 equal payments. And you'll have the active from and active to date. So if you're doing this and it's a promotion that you're doing for a short period of time, you can specify the dates of when your multi-payment profile is going to be active from and to. And at the very bottom here, the system is asking whether or not you want it to attempt to create something for you, or you want to create things from scratch. So we're just going to say, don't create any payments for me. I'm going to create everything from scratch. And I'm going to click on Save Changes. Once I do that, you'll see the profile will come up. It shows that it's not active because we haven't configured it yet. It has one payment step. Since this is a 3 equal payment plan, we're gonna add 2 more steps, and then it gives you some instruction on what you need to do. It says the step isn't configured. You need to add items to the step to configure it. Now, there's a lot of versatility in multi-payment profiles. So I'm going to cover the basics of this, and if you want more advanced functionality, there's another video. You can do a search for advanced multi-payment profile creation, and you can view that video separately. We're going to start off by telling the system that we want to add a shipping related item. So when you have a multi-payment profile, you're basically going to create steps, and you're going to tell the system what you want to charge on each step. So in this case, I'm going to add a shipping related item, and I'm going to say shipping and handling, I want to charge 100%, that's what this percentage is, and I want to charge any tax related to shipping and handling, 100% for that, on payment step 1. Now you notice here it says this payment occurs 0 days after the order is placed. Whenever you see this 0 days, that means immediately after the order is placed. So I do want to charge 100% of shipping and handling immediately after the order is placed, so I'm going to leave that as is. Now I'm going to add this all other items. I'm going to click on that button, and you can see it added it in there. So the way this is configured now is it's saying on payment step 1, 100% of shipping and handling is going to get processed, and 100% of tax, and all other items are going to be charged at 100%, and tax is going to be charged at 100%. But since this is a 3 payment plan, I want to change this. I don't want to charge all my items at 100%. I want to charge those equally because it's 3 equal payments. So I'm going to edit this line item here. I'm going to click on the edit button, and I'm going to come here and I'm going to say for this particular step, I want to only charge 33%. I'm going to save my changes. So I now have payment step 1 to occur 0 days, which is immediately after the order is placed. It's going to charge 100% of shipping and handling, 100% of tax related to that, and it's going to charge 33% of all other items on it and 100% of tax for those items. So now let's add a second step. If you right above the payment step box, there's a add another step. I'm going to click on that. That's going to add my payment step 2. And you can see I can navigate back and forth just by clicking on the tabs of the different payment steps. So let's go back to payment step 2, and I'm going to add my all other items again. And I'm going to edit this because I want to, on payment step 2, I want to charge 33% again of all the other items. I'm going to edit that. I'm going to put a 33%, And since I'm charging tax already on the payment step 1, I'm going to change this down to 0. So here I have my second payment. It's saying that on my second payment I'm going to charge all the items 33%, and I'm going to charge 0% of tax. And this payment is going to occur 30 days after the order is placed. If you want to change this, you can actually click on the change button and you can change the interval. You've got the ability of actually doing it by day, by hour, by month, and you could change the value in there. So if my payment plan happens to be where I'm charging every 15 days, then I can change that value to 15. But I'm just going to leave it at 30 for now. So I'm going to flip back and forth between my two steps so you can see how it's set up so far. The very first payment that occurs immediately is going to charge 100% of shipping and handling, and it's going to charge 33% of the items, but it's going to collect the full tax for all the items. And my step number 2, which occurs 30 days after that, is going to charge 33% of the items, and it's going to charge 0% of the tax because that's already collected in the first payment. So now I'm going to add a third step. I'm going to click on this Add Another Step button. I've got my third step. I'm going to add, click on the All Other Items button, and I'm going to change this value once again to 33%, and my tax to 0. I'm going to save my changes. You see that this payment occurs 60 days after the order is placed. So let's go back and review everything to make sure that everything is set up correctly. I've got payment step 1, 100% of shipping and handling, and 100% of tax, if any, for shipping and handling, and 33% of the item, but all the tax collected up front. Payment step 2 is to collect 33% of the items and 0 tax 30 days after step 1. And payment step 3, 60 days after step 1, is going to collect 33% of the items and 0% of tax. So now before I continue, I want to check for errors and see if I have any errors. I can click on this Check for Errors button, and an error check comes up, and it tells me immediately that I'm only collecting 99%, so I've got an issue where I'm not collecting it. And that makes sense because I'm only collecting 33% on step 1, 33% on step 2, and 33% on step 3. So let's fix that. I'm going to come over here to step 3, and I'm going to say on step 3, I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to change this to 34%. So now I'm going to check for errors again, and now my multi-payment profile looks good. So I've successfully created a multi-payment profile that has 3 steps in it. The first step occurring immediately, 100% shipping and handling, 33% of the items. The second step, 30 days later for 33% of the items. And the third step, 60 days after that for 34%. Now you're probably asking yourself, how does the system know how much to collect? Where do you put the price of the items? And that's going to be in a different video called Campaign that you need to look at, because that's where you actually set up the pricing of items and you specify a multi-payment profile. This video simply shows you how to set up the business rules for the multi-payment profile, but please watch the campaign video for more information on how to set up a campaign. Hope this was helpful. If you are interested in learning how to set up a free trial offer, please do a search for free trial, and we'll go through the same process with setting up a 2-step free trial offer. Thank you very much.